Try these, Jean. What is it you're trying to look up anyway?
Well, at work on Fridays, a few of us usually go out to lunch. A couple weeks ago, we were hit by a car from behind.
Oh my goodness, are you okay?
I'm fine, but everybody else was seriously injured.
How badly?
Mostly whiplash, which I thought was like a sprain.
Do you want to start by looking that up?
I'm not sure. What exactly is whiplash?
Let's find that out by asking Dr. Stephen Whitelaw, who is an expert in whiplash. Dr. Whitelaw, what is whiplash?
Whiplash is a common name for neck injury. It ranges from muscle pulls to stretched and torn ligaments in the neck, to herniated discs and sometimes even fractured bones. Some whiplashes are serious, and some heal without any problem.
Maybe we should start with this.
Marion, I don't need a medical degree. I just want to know. What happens to your body in a car crash?
First, let's start with your anatomy. Your head weighs approximately 12 pounds, and it's all sitting on top of your neck. It's sort of like a bowling ball on a pencil. So when you get hit from behind in a relatively low-speed crash, the car starts to move out from underneath you, but your head stays still for a fraction of a second. There are basically 4 different phases that your body goes through. In phase 1, the car gets knocked from underneath you. During phase 2, you ride back into the car seat. In phase 3, your body is thrown forward like a diver coming off a diving board. You come flying off the back of your seat. And in phase 4, your head flexes forward as your chest is stopped by the seat belt.
What happened to the car that hit you?
It was totaled, but he was fine. Why didn't he get hurt?
The driver of the car that hits the other one rarely gets hurt because of a few things. First, our necks handle forward stopping without a problem. We can jump, climb, run, all sorts of activities, and the neck is designed for these types of forces. But the neck can't handle being hit from behind nearly as well. So the bad driver usually knows they're about to hit something, and they can brace with their arms.
Was the car you were in totaled?
No, and judging from the damage to the car, I'm surprised that anyone could be hurt.
Is there any connection between the damage to the car and the injuries to the people in the car?
None whatsoever. This is an insurance company trick and myth that they use to confuse the public about the risk of injuries from these types of crashes. This trick is effective because it sort of makes sense. How can anyone be hurt if the car is not damaged? But as scientists, we know there is no connection between property damage and injuries. The steel bumper and frame or the plastic bumper and frame of the car may not be damaged, but all of the forces from the crash must go somewhere. And unfortunately, your body may take the brunt of the force, and you may be seriously injured, even if there's not a scratch on the car. With basic physics, or Newton's law, we can look at Newton's cradle. These are the hanging steel balls, in which you can raise one and let go. When they hit, force travels without movement until the ball at the other end begins to move. This is how energy is transferred. There is no damage to the steel balls, but the energy from the initial ball striking transfers through, causing the last one to move. And the energy has to go somewhere, and most often the energy goes into the human's head and neck inside the car. This is an example of an elastic collision between the balls. Elastic collisions don't injure the cars, but they do injure people.
Have you been injured in an automobile, motorcycle, or trucking accident? Are you dealing with an insurance company? If so, you need experience on your side. The lawyers of Oldham & Smith have been locally established for over 20 years. We're committed to seeking justice on behalf of our clients. We handle only serious personal injury and wrongful death matters. Call us and see if we can help. Oldham & Smith, experience counts.